Welcome back to another episode of Multiblock Madness 2. Got another round of salvaging going on. Not too bad. A lot of time-worn fabric. Still don't really have a use for that. Or I should say a custom use for that. I'm pretty sure you can use, I want to say it's in, what is it, the affix table? This guy? Nope. Salvaging. Reforging. Yeah, this guy. So it's netherite. I don't know if I don't think I have access to this yet. Pretty sure I'll need the arc furnace before I can make this. So it seems like for arse, if you're gonna do like fancy crafting, it would be the enchanting apparatus. Because this actually consumes the items. So it's better for like interesting recipes rather than just passive stuff. Like this is just set up and forget really. But if you do an enchanting apparatus recipe, like one of these guys, like let's say you're like, you need to get focus of block shaping or something, then you would have to automate this whole thing. This mod seems so cool. Like just the visual aspect of it, it just seems so clean. Doesn't seem like this has a timer for burnable consuming. I wonder if this has actually just has one in it. So that seems like every pulse is like 10%. Yeah. And then maybe every 2 charcoal is one pulse. And then like a pulse is maybe 2%. Something like that. So 2% of source is 10% of the crafting recipe. So that's 10% of a jar is one of these air things. We're like maxed out on aura here. I just noticed this large tree spawned. I wonder if that is can have negative effects to have too much aura. I've got tons of logs. I'm cooking up more charcoal right now, but I think I'm just gonna see. So 48, one stack. Let's see. I'm guessing this will be a lot less efficient. Although it did say blazing archwood. I wonder if we have some nearby. Lava there. Oh, here's some way up here. Maybe I'll go get this. I feel like this is like a classic vanilla thing to do. Just make a boat for like one trip. Alright. Never see that boat again. I guess except on the return journey. Can't forget that. So I'm curious if these blazing archwood logs actually it's only 58, nice. If they need to be like smelted or whatever, or if you just literally throw them on the ground. And if you do just throw them on the ground, are they better than charcoal? Because otherwise, you may as well just smelt them, you know? Maybe you can I could do something like infusing them with fire essence or something. Blazing archwood. I feel like I would struggle with just doing that though, and I'd want to have something else for like the rest of the cycle. I'll grab this mineral on my way back too. Could be wrong, but it looks like mineral, like the gooey mineral logs don't exist anymore, and you just have a chance to get the chunks from the logs, maybe. Feed me. Only got one sapling from that. Maybe there was more, but I didn't pick them up. All right, so that was what, 48, so 20, 16, I guess. No. Yeah, 16. So that's what, 4 a pop or something like that. 4 to 1. Just for ease of math, ease of computing. It's interesting. I feel like what is fun to watch, like crafting and stuff, at least me personally. I tend to be more, I guess it requires more of my brain, so I'm like, I don't want to mess this up, and I end up not recording it. And then the stuff that's like less fun to watch, like build and create, is stuff where I'm like thinking about it, just talking about what I'm thinking about, as opposed to like doing a thing. Like if I was like talking the entire time I was building rather than just like between building, it would be probably just as complicated. But yeah, less fun to watch, but for some reason I tend to record it more than just like crafting, which is kind of enjoyable as a viewer to see like recipes and stuff. So I don't know. I'll see if I can get better at that. At least hopefully you guys have. Oh, hey, that's fun. What is going on? That's actually really hilarious. Hopefully you guys enjoy kind of like the same view style I do. All right, test number 2. A stack of blazing archwood. It seems to be filling up a little quicker already. I'm gonna have to do one with charcoal as well, because if it's better than charcoal, you know, we're already at 16%. That is actually insane. It just keeps going. I don't know if, okay, so 78% from a single, 80% from a single one. Single stack. That's pretty ridiculous, honestly. So it doesn't look like source jars can supply source on their own, which is interesting. They have to have something on top. I wonder if I can just do like a empty source link, like just a sender, like maybe the source relay or depositor. Let's try this source relay. Oh wow, a source gem block is only 4. I guess that's probably for the best. All right, here we go. I'm guessing this will. Did I just not pay attention and it did actually work? No, so that's definitely not it. Man, look at that though. That's sweet looking. I'm also curious to know how much a bucket is. Like, is a full source jar 1 bucket? Hey, look at this. You get a sapling from a reward. Or is it just 1? I think so. Wait a second. Never mind. It looks like this quest is connected wrong. I think this Vitalic source link is supposed to be up here. Because this says, works as fuel for the Vitalic source link. Magic food. So I'm guessing you're supposed to like automate this. It'd be cool to give these create recipes as well, potentially. I mean, technically, you know. Okay, so it looks like a bucket is 10. 10%. Oops. So if we do another bucket? Yes. I think I can have these here. So if I go, boop, yeah, 10%. And I think I can straight up just, okay, so you can't place it. That is good to know. What can you do with it if you can't place it? Can you put it in another tank? Let's find out. So I need more copper to get a tank, and that reminded me to check my ore processing, which reminded me to run more sorting. So I'm sorting. Still need to finish setting that up. I'm gonna grab a couple things here, maybe a couple stacks of kelp, a couple stacks of sand, a couple stacks of clay. Smelt up that kelp. Yeah, so copper. So I did have enough Finsite to turn into copper, but I should have just smelted it. Although, now that I think about it, I think it's the same. 8 would give me 8. But I have, so it'll give me 6, because this is going to be double. So I'm going to need to have higher tier processing before that was a good investment. Think. Alright, we're still running Caraxium. I think I just have a little bit. Yeah, and I can't smelt it anymore. I've got to sort it. Oh, I probably don't want to do that. That's fine. I can double this piece, though. I think I might just go mine some. Anyway, getting distracted again. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have enough. Can I melt this down? I can. So that's 2 ingots. I don't know if I have a plate cast. I do not. Yeah, then scraping the bottom of the barrel again. Can't wait to have like just a ton of resources. Oh hey, look at that. I've got sheets. Terrific. I'm gonna make... Oh, you know what? I can't. Can I? This is awkward. Alright, so I did have a plate cast. Okay, so apparently source is a fake fluid. You can only use it to transfer. But that's easy enough to fix. All I need to do is make it into a fluid. So I'm going to do like kind of a pinkish purpley fluid. Alright, so I've added the fluid, but it will be disconnected from the bucket that we already have. So I'm adding a recipe in create emptying to empty it into the Cube.js version. Alright, so we now have liquid source from Cube.js. This is kind of neat, honestly, because I feel like the item drain is, for the most part, useless. I think there is a couple things that might require it. But yeah, it beats me what they are. Alright, now that I've got liquid source, for some reason the magmator and the thermo generator don't have the fixed input. Alright, so to wrap the episode up, I think I'm going to go back to this texture here. I adjusted it a little bit, so I think it's a little bit cleaner now, not quite as messy. Thanks for the feedback, Raiden. I think that's how you pronounce that. Alright, so we're just going to show off the new texture, and then that'll be it for this episode. Let's check it out. I forgot to... Alright, try number 2. Perfect. I like this one that has a little bit less redstone. On the border, I don't have the redstone visible, so I really like it. Perfect. Alright, have a good one.